called stalking. Waiting for me to come out to cross path, stalking in the hallway with Holiday Inn.
I think it's in every hallway by the elevator. It's on the first floor.
Yep.
With Holiday Inn, stalking together. Harassment, terrorism, and federal stalking. Do you know if the ice maker's working?
No, I'm about to go downstairs and check
Oh, okay,
right now.
that's fine. Oh, are you the one that's in the room next door? Maybe that's why I heard the door slamming. Is that you?
No,
Three?
I'm
No?
not sure.
Oh, okay. Just wanted to make sure I get that. This is Holiday Inn that's group stalking with them. Do you know if someone's inside of room 310 right now? Because the door, something is repeatedly booming really loudly. If that's you guys, can you keep it down?
I'm not too sure who's doing 310.
It's right next to me, so somebody is in room 310 creating earthquake-like conduct. It's really disruptive.
Oh, you will have to go to the front desk and let them know so they can give them a call.
I'll call him. Do you know who's at the front desk right now?
Yeah.
Do you know who I mean?
Oh, yeah. My coworker, her name is Valerie.
I think I met you. What's your name again?
Jose.
Jose. Hey,
Yeah.
Jose. Okay, thank you.
Yep.
Yeah, that's P.O.C. I just wanted you to see who's stalking in the hallway. So 310, boom, boom, boom. That's a demon in the hallway waiting to cross paths. So stalking in the hallway as I walk out, then walk into the elevator. That's called relevant positioning. All right, and they're group stalking with the employees, and they're all going to federal prison. Maintaining the elements of monitoring, opening and closing the door. That's what that says, positioning. And this is impossible light that's on the floor. The fake sun is over the hotel. As I walk to the edge, the fake sun moves as I move, just like when I'm in a vehicle in traffic, driving to Las Vegas, Nevada. There's the fake sun. All right, this is indeed the sex offense. The entity is engaged in the P.O.C. and it's currently 12:44 p.m. and this is impossible light activity. That's how you know that they're not only engaged in group stalking, these are demons that are doing that. This is, again, the use of the doors, ongoing slamming of doors, which is amplified. None of that's going to create an earthquake in your room. This is terrorism by demons who are engaged in state surveillance. And it's also a sex offense. And all the employees are going to federal prison. Those that are engaged in systematic facilitation are also going to federal prison. The entities engaging in a pattern of conduct while they're engaged in federal stalking, which is a basis for federal prison. So I want you to see what they're monitoring online. While you see the fake sun over the venue, this is what they're monitoring, what I'm uploading onto the internet right now. Okay, and while I'm capturing the fake sun, which you're seeing at 12:44 in the afternoon, while I'm in the hallway of the same hotel where you saw the fake sun over the same building at 8 o'clock in the morning. Okay, they're all engaged in federal stalking, going to federal prison, going to federal prison. The employees you see group stalking, going to federal prison. Okay, the employees are definitely going to federal prison. The people of the state are, as an ongoing entity, group stalking with the rest of the population where the sun is rising and setting. This is called relevant positioning. The entire shopping center across the street, Baker's, the 7-Eleven, you see the fake sun over me. The entity is engaged in massive surveillance right now and engaged in what is a demonic pattern of conduct, which is terrorizing an American citizen while engaging in a sex offense while they're engaged in federal stalking. Okay, as my videos are completed and being uploaded onto the internet, which the entity engages in the elements of monitoring in order to slow down internet operation, okay, because demons are hostile to their criminal activity being documented. This is the inspiration behind the ongoing amplified audible activity, which closing your doors, again, what you just saw me do right now, does not create earthquakes. Okay, so let's do it again. Let's close the door. Okay, that's not going to create an earthquake. Everything that demons are doing is on a microphone. I've referred to it as amplification. And it's also occurring under a fake sun. That's still over the same address, 9750, as it was this morning while I was showing you the exterior of this building, where all these demons are in this environment where you saw flashing impossible light activity occurring inside of this building. Again, Valerie, she's going to federal prison. Okay, the entity is engaging, and this is the light source. This is at 8 o'clock in the morning. The light source keeps in alignment with me. Where I walk on the property is where the fake sun goes, just as while I'm driving to the state of Nevada, the fake sun remains over my vehicle. This is at 8:28 in the morning. You just saw the fake sun over me while I'm in the inside of the same building, which is nearest this hallway right here. Here it is over the edge. So right now I went to the farthest edge facing the 7-Eleven. And the fake sun is still over the same building while you're seeing it directly over the top of my head. That is speaking to, again, Juan is a demon. Juan is also, legally speaking, Juan is a third party at a facilitating venue, and Juan is going to federal prison. Juan's also engaging in federal stalking. Literally, the conversation with Juan is serving to monitor me. Juan is group stalking with every demon that's maintaining presence in the environment, okay? And this is indeed a demon. The moment that I take a picture of the engineered light, All right, and this is at 11:22 in the morning. The entity is maintaining the elements of monitoring the moment I take a picture of it. So let's look at the timestamps, 11:22 and 28 seconds. I am capturing the light source as an ongoing basis the moment that I'm walking back down the hallway. So you'll see, for example, here. Show you. I walk and get the light source at 10:35 and 5 seconds. At 10:35 and 13 seconds, I'm pointing to the people of the state who are group stalking inside of the hotel rooms at this venue. These are demons that fill hotel rooms, which is relevant positioning and audible activity, all of which is creating earthquakes and ongoing amplified noise, which is uncharacteristic of staying at a hotel. All right, it is the pattern of conduct, again, where the fake sun is remaining over the Sherman Oaks in, the Courtyard by Marriott in Sherman Oaks, where I'm checking out at 12 p.m. And you remember what the demons are doing on the side street when I'm capturing that. And the entity is doing that in Hesperia, California. These are indeed demons who know what I'm capturing as I'm capturing it. As I capture the fake sun, pointing to the people of the state who are group stalking, or hold on, capturing the people of the state of group stalking, and the housekeepers who are group stalking right along with them. So exits a demon who knows exactly what I captured, and you can see that through the timestamp. Okay, that's called stalking with activity. All right, and this is a third party that represents the entity. Not only is this relevant for the criminal conduct of the whole entity, understand the fake sun is remaining over this venue because all of the entity is engaged in what is federal stalking. Okay, and this is occurring again where the entity is merely concentrating the audible activity. This is criminal conduct. And commercial actors who are the people of the state, such as Holiday Inn, are going to compensate for the ongoing tangible and intangible harms that the demons are concentrating presence in. The African American male group stalking in the hallway is engaging in group stalking with knowledge of the fact that I'm moving. That's a demon that's lying in wait. Very obviously, while the fake sun's over the hotel, or waiting for me to walk out of the hotel room, talks to the demon who's group stalking with the employee of Holiday Inn, walks toward the elevator, which is maintaining alignment with me, my person. That's group stalking. Literally, you're looking at it. And I just want you to see the face of a demon who is black as night, claiming things such as Black Lives Matter in the state of California, and they are engaging in what is conspiring to murder and kidnap African American people like myself. I'm a black woman, that's a black male, and he's group stalking with corrupt law enforcement agencies. Okay, and they are all together, again, the same entity on television, absent your knowledge of things such as federal group stalking and monitoring, distracting you. Demons are distracting you with things such as narratives such as Black Lives Matter. Okay, this is demonic conduct, and these are the rooms where the entity is concentrating amplified audible activity. The entity, Juan, who you just saw, the housekeepers who are present, people such as Valerie, they're all going to federal prison. Okay, this is conduct that the government is engaging in, and the entity is doing it while it's monitoring the evidence that I am uploading onto the venue of the internet. And again, as I capture these screen images, the audible activity increases in volume, the sensational activity increases, the ongoing psychotic behavior of mentally ill that are the demon possessed who are group stalking me engage in more of that terrorism and harassment. Okay, and as I've shown in these still images, they are concentrating that activity around my room. 310 and 306, both on my left and my right. 309 is right in front. The rooms that are directly beneath 206, 207, 208, 209, and 210. And the entity is engaging in, again, demonic conduct, which is naturally explained. You're going to take accountability for group stalking at the hotel. But remember, this is demonic, and so the entity has noise that is inexplicable naturally. I am prosecuting the demonic based on your criminal presence, and the demon possessed engage in conduct that is demonic at its core, but it's pursuant to the same P.O.C. in the specific environment. Okay, so while you're subject to what is terrorism, in other words, you're going to be prosecuted for that, and that's exactly what you just witnessed right now. So I just wanted to step out, and this is relevant to, again, what the population is engaging in across the street in relevant position where the sun is rising right over this hotel building. Holiday Inn, this is where the sun is rising and setting. Okay, let's put it this way, rising over here on this side and setting on this side that is facing the Motel 6. That's where the entity is concentrating audible activity, light activity, the fake sun. And everybody that you just saw is going to be prosecuted, that and more, okay? I want to give more context because this still images that I'm capturing where I am showing the light source, and this is what I'm referencing when I say the center of the universe, I mean that. At 6:58 p.m., this is the sunset. This is the Motel 6 outside of my hotel window. This is the sunrise at the Motel 6, the same address, 9750 Key Point. And this is a 12-hour span of time. That's impossible. What I just showed you is the demons who are group stalking inside of a hotel, which equals civil prosecution and criminal prosecution of everybody affiliated with Holiday Inn. All right, they are engaged in psychotic conduct while they are engaged in federal stalking. And these demons are exceedingly hostile while I continuously publish evidence on the venue of the internet. And in the same way that you would not hold up a gun to any federal investigator, you would not tell a federal judge to their face that you are going to in every way obstruct their ongoing effort to provide justice to American citizens. You wouldn't state that to any federal judge. You would be on your best behavior. All right, you would do everything to actually show the judge that you actually want mercy, contrary to what the furthest extent that justice provides under any existing federal laws. You would not under any circumstances tell a federal investigator, I'm going to defy your investigation and in every regard stop your ability to prosecute. As the supreme actor, let me be clear, federal is supreme to the state. This is nothing but Holiday Inn is in the shoes of the state. They're not exercising any legitimate business. They are not housekeeping. They are not picking up any towels and sheets from the rooms like Jose is doing. They're group stalking. That's the government that's hiding behind the people. And you know that because of the specific environment. And every aspect of that system is going to be fully prosecuted for also the criminal acts of obstruction of justice, which includes federal stalking for the purposes of ongoing threatening, intimidation, retaliation, and terrorism while exhibiting demon possession. And that is legally relevant where the government is keeping you under surveillance through a satanic monitoring system. All right, it's currently 12:54 p.m. You just saw the fake sun outside of this window. And this is P.O.C. while the entity is engaging in what is, again, directly relevant. Not only is this the third-party venue where the entity concentrates the ongoing amplified audible activity. Remember, what the entity is doing, concentrating the activity around me, they're doing it on behalf of the entity that surrounds. Where the sun is rising and setting, everyone is being prosecuted at this. Everyone's being documented at the same time. The entity does so with impunity. Okay, literally looking at all the evidence, and then that's why I walk out to show you that demon's face, asking Satan, literally, this is a demon-possessed person who I'm talking, oh, are you in the room right next to me? Because that's the demon stalking in the hallway. Let me be clear. Let me also point something else to you. It doesn't have to be him in particular, because they're all the same entity. So I want to be clear, I'm talking to the same demon-possessed entity, but I'm talking to a person who was group stalking on behalf of the entity, who was fully engaged in and aware of what is being targeted around me out as I'm being targeted. So and that demon knows that he's on camera. That demon knows that he's being documented in the same way that that demon is maliciously group stalking me, waiting for me to walk outside. And so since you are so foolish to engage in federal crimes, absolutely I'm going to publish your identification since you give it to me so generously. Okay, so it is currently, and that's a sex offense that a Holiday and the people of the state are engaging in. And again, this is a sex offense that the population is going to be prosecuted for. Starbucks is going to be treated as an individual, a person under federal law, prosecuted for a sex offense. Target is going to be treated as a person under federal law, prosecuted for state surveillance, domestic terrorism, a sex offense, and engaging in federal stalking to obstruct justice. With the demons who are concentrating activity of a demonic nature under the fake sun, where the sun is rising and setting. This is an unmistakable POC. And the people of the state are group stalking right along with them. This is one entity. And this is what the state of California is engaging in on behalf of this highly unintelligent group of idiots who are stalking under a fake sun. I'm going to prosecute the state of California. I am literally prosecuting the state of California while these highly unsophisticated, under no circumstances elite, they're nothing but a bunch of willing demons, okay, who jump to their own demise, plummeting to their own demise, okay, with regard to a prosecution for domestic terrorism in the U.S., because that's exactly where they're headed. It is, again, 12:56 p.m. This is P.O.C.